Hello and good afternoon, guys. How are we today? We're going to continue with more Zoo Tycoon. Where we left off, I know I was unlocking a lot of the research items, but our zoo was starting to be complacent at the same time. So I want to start working on those things. Let me I hope everybody's had a good Thursday so far, whether you've been up for a while or just waking up. I was sore as fuck. Did not sleep the greatest. So I'm definitely behind. I will say workout was okay. Shoulders are always a weird thing for me as well as abs to do, so it's hard to get a good gauge. Plus I have shitty shoulders thanks to playing sports. I've probably torn the ligament so many times it just gets stiff, and I've probably have a bunch of scar tissue. So I gotta watch it. I can't like lift as heavy, but so food and drink, I want to say tiredness, tidiness, entertainment. I could still say I don't really care too much about decoration, but we could always start placing like some stuff around. So, restrooms I think was the first thing I wanted to add. So let's see here. This is supposed to be a restroom. Restroom. I don't think I had any restrooms over here, so that's going to be the first thing we'll do is place a ton of restrooms. Uh, which we'll do right next to these plazas. Go ahead and upgrade it all the way. I'm just going to leave it normal. Path is going to be blue. That boy better not be one to come in right now. Oh, wait. Does that matter? I mean, I'd have to, like, customize. Yeah, I could, like, go in here and do things, but I don't want to do that right now. Alright, and then we need to place a restroom. We'll need to place one up here. Well, let's do this. I wasn't going to originally connect those, but I think maybe, like, here? Pizzeria? Maybe we'll connect the restroom over here. Or cursor. Although you don't need your mouse for this, but I just prefer having one. Alright, path here. Grade all the way. And then customize path. There's nobody here, guys. A big truck passed by, but they left. Okay. Bathroom, restroom over here. Which I guess that's fine. Don't know why they're barking. I'm gonna put a restroom over here because why not? It seems pretty. There must be a dog outside. And as you can see, we have almost $1 million in profits. Alright. I do need to place another restroom up there at some point. But we are going to build more food items and stuff, so Alright, how do the people feel? Alright, restrooms are good. I mean, it says tidiness. Let's go ahead, because, you know, facilities-wise. Let's go ahead and build another janitorial office. Basically in the front. Put it right here. I forgot, actually, let's go ahead and upgrade all the way. I don't know why I hit repair. Yes. Okay, and then we can hire a bunch of staff. So, I only want to hire level 2s. Woo, baby! Just so we can have more staff in general. You can never have enough janitors. Except if you're hemorrhaging money. So then you have to cut cost. So if there's no more level 2s, I'll go ahead and just get some level 3s, because we can afford it. Alright, janitorial staff is in. We put that red like brick. Was it desert brick? Desert pack. That. Alright. I don't. That'll affect tidiness. We need more entertainment and food and drink, so and can we just upgrade it to level 3? Make sure all of our food places are level 3. Go ahead and upgrade food and entertainment to level 3. I guess you can update those too, but I don't really care so much. Fountain. Coffee shop. Upgrade. Ice cream stand. Upgrade. And so it's just gonna be a hot few minutes of unlocking, it looks like. Which is fine. And then once we get to level 40, I'm gonna unlock the rest of the primary animals, because unlucky, you're not the best zoo ever this time. Oh no. Well, we did have a lot of shortcomings this past time. I'm gonna try not to make too much noise as I eat. Haven't had anything today. I'm a pre-workout in the morning, which is 16 ounces of fluid plus carbs. And then I think I'm gonna have like a cider or tea after the workout. Or pickle juice, because some people say pickle juice is really good for getting rid of the lactic acid to evade soreness. Which is fine, because I like pickle juice. Pickle juice is tastier than apple cider, for that matter. Laddies. And then sometimes I eat something and sometimes I don't. I really should, like, make sure I eat. I know, you just tell me it's still just going, isn't it, JBs? But she's the best of the eaters and is feeling the worst, so I don't have any pumpkin to give her, and I would have just bought regular yogurt, unflavored or naturally flavored. But you know, never anticipate these things. Sometimes she eats it, sometimes she doesn't anyway. It just depends on how she's feeling. Hey Swift, how have you been? Alright, let's get some platties. Izzy, let's do it. Can't actually add stuff. I'm gonna need to get more staff. You been ill since Friday? Oh no. Is it just related to migraines or you got the flu? Also, I've been pretty good. I am no longer feeling severely depressed. That's a bonus. Oh, we're going. I guess some kind of bug. Yeah. Ugh. Bugs suck. I'm glad I didn't catch whatever my coworker had, because he was sick all weekend, and since we work in a tiny room together, all the coughing and sneezing and blowing of noses, I'm like, oh my god. Just pray that my immune system is well fit for this. And this next round of flu has been hitting too. It said 888 cases in my city alone. That's nuts. And 2 people have died. So, yeah. Get your flu shot. I know, it's nuts. I don't know how many of those people didn't get the shot, or they have a different variant. Oh yeah, we just did Gila Monster. Sand bonnet hole. Oh. Also, one of our puppies is not feeling good. I don't know where she went. She didn't eat this morning. But hot damn if she didn't try to steal my chicken. Drop any of it either. So, other than feeling buggy, what have you been up to? Kind of same old stuff? Yeah, pretty much. Y'all have a solid holiday. Work, work, and more work. You got 3 days over the whole Christmas period and New Year period. Like combined? Or each week? Alright, so Taz's are not endangered. Actually, were Taz is the last on the list? Yeah. What about the Gila? How are you guys? They're near threatened, so we'll have some Gila monsters. We'll have Ashley and Adam. Double A team. Total? Well, that's butt. That's total naughty butt. I mean, granted, I can't say anything because I didn't get any additional days off, but holiday was in the middle of the week and I'm already off. Ooh, Falcons. Joys of being a baker? Oh, especially during the holiday season, I'd assume. But I think year-round you all would stay pretty busy. From, birthdays and whatnot. And, of course, other things, but... But it can be a pain. Oh, sure. My, stepsister, she part-time works as a baker for this place called the, Homemade Pie Kitchen. Now, of course, they do pies, but they do ice cream and cookies and cakes and other things. They'll do traditional holiday stuff, and then they'll do special orders. And the stories she tells reminds me I will never go back to customer service. It's pretty much a chain, so it's a little bit different than like a traditional baker shop, but at the same time, I get it. Are these endangered? Great falcon. I'd love to put a falcon here, but they have to be endangered. Quail. I don't know what she's barking at. She's turned into her mother. I would think koalas, at least one of these would be on the endangered list. Not just because, you know, real world, but because of, you know, humans are assholes and we're destroying the rainforest. Did I miss your Black Friday deal? No, I did not. Okay. Thanks, Malwarebytes, for reminding me that you're still freeware. Hi, Jubies. What are you doing? Hmm? I don't know what you're doing. Oh. It's just take a bit of time. Gotta go to bed. Just popped in to say hi. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. It's nice to see you. Hope you get over your bug very quickly. I know how it goes. Vulnerable. I will. Next time. As we're slowly progressing here. I don't even know what that means. Variant animal. So we can most certainly do koalas, we would just have to do the South Wales version. Matt. Is that close to like a wallaby? I don't know what it looks like. Or like a mix between a wallaby and an anteater. They are 100% endangered, so maybe we'll do those instead. I've never even heard of that before. But we definitely need to get some birds in here at some point. So the common barn owl, yeah, I was gonna say, they shouldn't be endangered in any aspect. The sooty owl is definitely not. What about the mast owl? Whenever this is done, and sooty owl. Wait, oh, lesser sooty owl and 100% sooty owl. Oh. City owls are not endangered. Okay. I mean, I think owls in general, unless like we have a low rodent population, I don't think they'd go endangered. Unless like the rodent population, you know, is eating something that was poisonous. Maybe not to them, but to the owls. Because that's happened before. Where there's something out there that somebody eats. Or a specific, you know, a prey will eat, consume, which is then harmful to the predator. I'd say possums aren't. Okay, what's after possums? Wombats. We have a common wombat automatically that's not of no concern. What about this one? Northern hairy-nosed? Sometimes I wonder where they get the names for these animals. We already know which one we're going with, so. I have to remember to rename them once we're done. Puppy butt has appeared. Okay, let's see. But somewhere up there. Yeah, they're about the same. Alright, so we're putting these guys in here. So Crystal and Andy. Okay. So the next one we'll put up here, which will be Savannah Rock. Yes. Come on. Alright, let's look at the animals we can put with the Savannah Rock. So either, is that bosses, meerkats, and those are cats. Like, Or cat-like. Cat. I feel like every zoo I've ever been to has had meerkats. I don't know if it's a Disney thing, but just ding. Meerkats, they're least concerned conservation-wise. And mongoose. Successful. Mystery backer understands that it was a difficult task asking. We're of course not doing like any tasks, any special stuff, because that's honestly not what I care about. That's the only thing that got this particular part started. White-tailed mongoose. So none of these animals are actually endangered. So we'll just put a couple here. So Judith and Zachary. I actually don't know if I need this, but we will put it in. Adopt. So, okay, so we don't have any of these. We'll have to go through these. I wish there was something I could play in the background that was more as interesting, but not a whole lot of noise. Oh, she heard the bird. Oh my gosh, you all can see this. That's weird. I mean, I can see it, but anyway. I still haven't figured out how to like manage space. I also can't figure out how to fix the black screen when screenshotting certain programs. That still isn't fixed. So like I can't show browser windows. Not that it really matters a whole lot. It won't matter until it matters. Eaters are not very capybara. I may just put a capybara in here because goddamn it, they're so cute. They're basically giant guinea pigs. They're adorable. Dog Booty has returned. Look at that. Oh, both of them are. Hi, GBs. What? I didn't do anything, I promise. I told you cute. They're not, but they're so cute. I want it. I would love to own one. I know it's kind of weird to say, but would need a swimming pool for sure. I think that's the only way they poop. Not mistaken. Peacock should most definitely not be endangered. Turn. And they preferably mate in water. They eat their own poop like all other rodents. Well, that's what rabbits do. That's what I learned from somebody. I know this is going in a disgusting direction, but there are some animals that, well, I'm guessing it's because of their, they're definitely endangered. We may put those there. And I wonder if it's only with herbivores, certain herbivores, that when they poop, they'll eat it, then they poop again. And then what's left is 100% of, like, just grass material. It's an interesting thing. But then that means it's easier to clean up and you'll less likely have to deal with anything that's diarrhea. Which is a mess. See, that's that and vomit. Two things you probably will less likely have to deal with when it comes to rodents and herbivores. Dogs and cats, they have their own badness to it. But I feel like I hear, like, when I had a friend growing up that they had cats, and, like, literally every week they threw up on something. It's like quite literally every week when we would have softball practice, they'd be like, "Yeah, so I was gonna wear this shirt that I had hanging over this chair, but cat threw up on it, so I had to choose another shirt." You know, things like that. Wow, just a constant mess. I'm sure cats are lovely. I probably had more friends who owned cats than they did dogs, which is fine. That is fine. And there are cats that can act like dogs and dogs that can act like cats. Jubilee, she likes to climb on stuff, even though she's never been around a cat in her entire life that we know of. Even when she was rescued, because she was rescued, like, at 7 months old. Yeah. You never know. She's just crazy, though. 100% crazy. It's center of attention. I just hope this nap will, revitalize her appetite for later. Which it probably will. Alright, and then bad luck. It was a very difficult goal to achieve. I don't even know what the goal was. We're not even paying attention to goals. It's not important to me right now. We've basically beaten this level, like, forever ago. I didn't have to do all this stuff, but I wanted to. The one thing I don't like is that you constantly have 5 tasks all the time. It would be nice if, like, you only have 1 task at a time, or maybe 2 tasks at a time. Or maybe tasks only show up every so many minutes. Like 3 tasks to get finished in an hour, say. I think that's reasonable. Or you can accept tasks rather than them being automatic. I don't think there's any sort of option like that, but no. I feel like that would be a little bit more appealing. And I wish you could just go to all animals and, like, they research all and then they automatically start researching one at a time instead of having to do this. That would be super appealing. And have everything. Alrighty, what do you look for? Why don't you lay back down where you were? Beauty. Is there a beast? There's not a beast. But there is Matthew and Liam. So Beauty and Liam. Alright. Next mini exhibit would be Tropical Pool. I kind of just want this to, like, circle around. I got a lot of options to download. It's gonna take a while. This is where, like, 3 screens might be come in handy. Because then, like, I could capture a 3rd screen and put it over this one. Be like, here's this mini game running in the background while we're waiting on this stuff. Excuse. How about that game's done quick, though? They've raised over, they were at just above $800,000 when I was done working out. And they started Fatal Frame. I love hearing strats, even about games like I don't ever play. Move this. Last one of the Caimans. Any Caimans in particular that are... They're not of any concern to anyone, apparently. These are not of no concern. Flamingos. I want to say one of the flamingo species was on the list. I don't know how much this relates to real world, though. So the lesser flamingo. So we can put flamingos here. Find. Anaconda! All the anaconda. Probably the neighbor's Gertie. I think today, definitely only gonna stream 4 hours. I want to see how much this relates to, like, the next level. Because this is one thing I always think about. Is like, alright, so you beat basically this level in, you know, reference to Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like, alright, so now beat this next one. But it's like, you've done as much as you can do, and everything is at 100%. What was that? Somebody was walking by with a baby stroller. Oh my god. Lost. I don't know if that was Orville or Jubilee. It's just like, it sounded like they were like cry barking. Red Panda. So we said we're gonna do the lesser flamingo. We'll do Carolyn. Luigi. And Ava. Alrighty. So how close are we over here? So we can put another one right here. I just kind of doing a line of like mini exhibits. Oh, and we don't have a tropical tree, so that like is gonna finish it. Wow. Oh wow. I'll put the path on the other side. Here. Alrighty, so back. Want to add let animals. There's a lot of stuff we can choose from. I think maybe if there are snakes, we'll do another set of reptiles. We have a couple of birds now. We got plenty of mammals. Plenty of mammals. Literally all we're doing right now, anyway. We've been live an hour and we're not even done yet. Birds are also fun. I think we could deal with another set of reptiles. That would be my goal. If no reptiles, then birds for sure. Almost done. You can see if any of these are concerned. Not concerned at all. I feel like I'm seeing some similar names. That of all the names you could put here, like, just randomly generates. It's concerned. No one's concerned with the cockatoos. I already looked at this one. We already have something for macaws, so I definitely don't want to do macaws. Bushmaster. They're not. And if, like, we only have options for, like, least concern, then not gonna worry about it. I know, I really don't have a lot of commentary on this. A zoo is a zoo is a zoo. We're not really doing a whole lot of achievement anything right now. Hey Panda, how are you? Alright, macaws, I think are almost done. You never saw my face? I never show my face. Also, where the hell are the dogs? I think the girls are downstairs and Orville's on the floor. Which kind of makes it pointless for a dog cam if they don't stay in the place that you have the cam pointed. Okay, we did sloths now. I don't know if I can move this over to Orville without knocking any. A doggo on the floor somewhere. That mess of a floor. I know one of them's not feeling well, and the other is still trying to steal her breakfast, so that could be part of the reason. Also, yes, there is a box in my hamper. I bet it looks comfy. Yeah, it's comfy. Why they always fight to see who gets to sleep with me. Both the girls were up there earlier. One of those like pre-Tempur-Pedic memory foam type beds. But it's for therapy. So it's a hand-me-down. That thing has lasted so long. I don't want to get another bed. I sleep alone? Not typically. It's usually me and one dog. Occasionally two dogs. Unless you mean alone, meaning with not another human, then yes, you'd be right. Should you join my Discord? It's a work in progress, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. Not a whole lot of people are active. I use it mostly for updates. Especially if you don't get the updates on Twitch. Which I hear is still a problem. Okay. Alright. Yes. And this might be it. Thing. Pythons and boas are of literally no conservational concern. don't even know if I chose one. Near threatened, so maybe we'll do the trumpeter bird. I don't remember if I made a decision, because all these were like, eh. So it looks like Frostpunk and Sword Art Online Eternal Bullet are on Game Pass. I don't know anything about either one of those. Well, I mean, I know what Frostpunk is. But I don't know about the SOA. Or SAO. Damn it. And I watched the whole goddamn anime. Alrighty. So all of these are near threatened anyway. So let's do Grey Winged. So we'll do Star and David. Honestly, I think it's all tidiness and decorations. Oh my god, tidiness. How many janitors do I need? What is this shit? Base. Base. Okay, fine. Fine, I will... Everyone needs to be a level 3. I'll probably just start buying level 3s from now on, or hiring level 3s, because damn it. Alright, so we have a janitor's post right here, a janitor's post right here, and then I'm going to put a janitor's post, why not over here? I also need to add... I guess I need to add the Zookeeper Center, too. Actually, we're going to upgrade the whole thing. Upgrade. And then I'm going to hire all the level 3s. I think that's what the tidiness problem is. Oh, I guess I just train. Yeah. So once we get janitors in, we're gonna hire more people. Alright. Alright, so then here... I'm gonna add another Zookeeper Center. Also gonna upgrade this to level 3. Hire the most pristine of staff. Because you can never have too many zookeepers. Alright, so we're maxed out there. Go ahead and customize the path so I don't forget. Alright, so the next thing in the line of stuff to do... This is the restroom, right? I need to put a... Sure. Care about all that. So decorations are gonna be the next thing. I do have room probably to add more food, and that's kind of what I wanted to do next. There's not a whole lot of food stuff that I can add, so we'll do it anyway. Concession, food and drink. We're gonna alternate. Make it level 3 anyway. If we can. From concession, we'll do entertainment, do cuddle toy shop. And upgrade this to level 3. Here. Food concession. Just a drink. Sure, let's... No. Although we do have 2 burger barns. Food and drink. Do a popcorn stand. Upgrade this to level 3. Yes. The one thing I haven't done is like designed on a first person level. Yeah, let's put the souvenir shop all the way in the back. Milkshake stand. And then what else? Tiger mascot. Doobies. Hi, doobies. Just a rock. What did I do? I want to turn stuff that's not food. Let's do. Food is pink. What about an outback path? An outback path for the entertainment stuff. Shop. Nope. Crap. That's not there. Customize path. Outback. Oh, that's a decoration. It's got customize air path. Outback path. Backpack. And then our food was the pink, whatever this pink looking thing is, which actually we can go. Okay. And I probably should put a restroom about halfway. But let me go ahead and finish these paths here. City path. That was the last food thing. There's a restroom thing here. Restroom thing there. Might be okay on restrooms. You don't need them everywhere. Alright, so... Can I unlock? No, I guess not. Never mind. Decorations. So we need to unlock decorations. So probably for the remainder of this hour, we're going to be unlocking decorations. Because that's the only thing it looks like that we need to do left. A work email. What's this about? Pre-blanched peanut. Also, why am I copied in that? Not in that lab. It really doesn't pertain to me. Oh, why that matters all that much. I mean, I know it's so our like managers know, but I actually wonder how much time total it takes to unlock all the research items. I might actually look that up here in a minute. Especially since I can't research more than one thing at a time. Slow game. I know they said in the beginning, while you're researching, you can do other things. Which, yes, that's true, but then if you're, ADD, ADHD, then you forget what you were doing and what you were researching. I would think. Bonnaroo's lineup has been announced. Coachella's lineup is announced. Bonnaroo's lineup is announced. Ultra's has not been announced. EDC Las Vegas has not been announced. I mean, Ultra Miami. I thought Ultra came before Bonnaroo. Yeah, Bonnaroo's in June. Am I crazy? Have I not seen the announcement? I know EDC is usually pretty, like, right before the event. Nope, they haven't. Do they have phase one? I didn't think they had it up at all. Maybe they did. By stage, or are they just listing stages? It just says phase one. Jinx or Jordan, what do I prefer? On Twitch, I'll take Jinx. Because, you know, that goes with the name. Looks like House and Techno. I don't know anything about that. That must be crazy. I totally missed that announcement, but, huh. I mean, not that it matters, it's just usually I see it well ahead of time. It's almost done. Gosh, this is taking forever. Phase one lineup was in November. Yeah, totally missed that. That was, what, 5 months ahead? And EDC won't release theirs until mid-April, which is a month ahead. Okay then. Music festivals are funny. It's not done. Why does this take so long? It's just a statue. I understand why animals would take a while, but a freaking statue that technically would already exist? It's crazy. Because I don't want to do anything else. I want to unlock all the things. I didn't even see how much time it took initially. Well, and it's not like they have any ratings. It's just like cost. No, they're all 75, 150. $75. Alright, I expect this to be like 2 minutes. Minute and a half. That was close. Oh, and there's an ultra post. Or do I have left in the fountain? Alright, so once I'm done with building the fountains, I'll place like, I don't know, four different types. I guess it reminded me, you're halfway there. We have almost $2 million in profits. And the only thing I need are decorations. And then we'll be 100% boys. Alright, once the possum one is done, and I go to upgrade the trumpeter, then I'll grab like 4 random ones. I'm gonna look for animals that I don't have. So it'll be a little bit more interesting, I guess. This is taking so long. I guess they're all a minute and a half. It shouldn't take as long. This is ridiculous. I'm like stressing out here. It's taking so long. I don't have enough food. Yeah, I think next week, now that we've done something super casual, I do like Dead or Alive 5? Is that what I have? Dead or Alive 5? I have to look on Xbox. I want to play a fighting game. I also have Tekken 6 now, since it was free with Xbox Live. If anyone's curious, my main was either Kasumi or Ayame. And I kicked ass. Even though it was mostly like single player. It was fun. 'Twas fun. Let's put some decorations over here. Fountain of Quail. And then we can do Fountain of what? Fountain of Anteater? No. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just do one connection here. And then Fountain... Oh shit, wrong screen. Over here, we'll do... Fountain of Gazelle. Right in the middle. Like a roundabout. Okay, so what are our next decorations? Decor, we have lakes. We can do medium lake, small lake, It's just like this massive, like, put anywhere. You could totally do that. This will fit. Put a little lake over here. I don't know why it just keeps not connecting. Tab. First person view. Let's go to the lake. Heyo. Can I drive? Oh my god, you could drive in the lake, which is really just a pond. I don't know why you'd call it a lake. It's not even close. Alright. Let's go to decorations, lakes, medium lake, large lake. And this is a small lake. Can I like... Can I make it fit anywhere? The peanut-sized lake. Yeah. I need to just start upgrading these. I don't know what it means to upgrade it, but whatever. Let's connect it to this one. It's not going to be connected to the bathroom. I'll tell you that. Alright, decorations, lake, large lake. So where would we put, probably like put this middle here. Because we already have the small one here, so then we can put the large one over here. Because who doesn't love a large lake in the middle of their zoo? I don't know what upgrading does. It doesn't seem to do anything physical that I can tell. I know you can like add stuff in there, but... Okay, we added statues for fountains. It was a rock monster! Upgrade. But I think it's it. I think I'm gonna move this restroom over a little bit. Like right here. Okay. The zoo has everything! I like how it automatically adds trees. It's super nice. Alright, so now that we're done with lakes, what other decorations do we have? Plaza. We've done a couple of plazas, so I'm not going to do any more plazas. But I will go ahead and unlock plazas. That or I can delete plazas and add new ones. so many different types. What the hell? Oh, no. Alright, well this is just, we're unlocking plazas and not doing anything else. Okay. Get ready for a long dose of nothing. I wonder if, like, when playing this game, because I don't know if anything's going to be unlocked in the next section. That's actually why I'm doing this right now. Because I'm curious. I know it unlocks in, like, casual mode. I feel like maybe if your zoo had a specific aesthetic, you would only, like, unlock so many things. And then it wouldn't matter after that. At first, I thought gosh, the scope was like a trumpet or something. It is from here. I'm a little bit far, but for some reason the microscope looked like a trumpet. Kind of has a similar silhouette. Trying to see if there's something that I missed today. A lot of the same political stuff going around, which I try to ignore because it just gross. Apparently, CES 2020 has had a lot of really great inventions. Can't wait. I don't know if there's like a whole screen of like released stuff that you can look at. I'm actually gonna see. Best of CES 2020 PC Mag. I don't know about reading this, but no, I will not share my cookies with you. Dell laptop, XPS 13, sale about $1,000. I have a Ice Lake processor instead of 10th generation. 2-in-1. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. 14-inch RTX 2060. I know this is the best of, but I'd like to see everything. Lenovo ThinkBook Plus. Samsung Galaxy Chromebook. The 14-inch 4K. I would like to see things other than laptops, though. Withings Scan Watch? Okay, it's a smartwatch. So last year they had an ECG function and they've added sleep apnea detection. Displays steps, distance, heart rate, sleep status, and notification. Big question around this product is whether it will make it out of the FDA approval vortex. Huh. Oh shit. Game crashed! No! The first time that's happened. Give me a second. Well, just about everything we do, the game automatically saves, so. A big whoop. So, in a nutshell, apparently there's this amazing watch out there that can't be bought because the FDA hasn't approved it. What's my status on the Iran issues? It shouldn't be a thing. The only reason we're over there was because we were told the Middle East had, I think, was it Afghanistan specifically, that they had weapons of mass destruction. And they never had weapons of mass destruction, and then we never pulled out. And we've been over there ever since, and it's just been a camaraderie of bullshit between every country. That would be my stance. Alright, let's see where it left off, because that was annoying. Like, I totally get, we killed a guy who did a lot of bad things, so I'm lefty like you. I wouldn't even say that I'm specifically left, but I'm left-leaning. Because there's a lot of things our country does, especially on the Republican standpoint, that's just aggressive and unnecessary. Whereas on the Democratic side, it's less intervention and not nearly as successful. So I'm somewhere in between. I'm like, we need to do shit, but we don't need to bomb people to do it. Alright, Alright, the lakes are still here. Oh my god, death to these updates. Alright, how many do I have left? Oh my god. Why are there so many plaza choices? Yes. You see the comments of GOP, and they're like, yeah, let's go to war, let's kill them all. It's crazy. Oh, it's fucking crazy. It's so dumb. It's just dumb. 20 years of unnecessary war. And all because of fucking oil. People, I mean, the general public is so brainwashed. And it's why you can't have a decent, like, discussion with certain people. Because then it just starts into a shouting match. It's like, well, we're better than you because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, well, X, Y, and Z shouldn't even exist because of A, B, and C. And then it's like, they yell about random stuff that doesn't matter. Okay. That's another reason why I broke up with my ex. Because he's like, I don't care about politics, but he's so right-leaning and just, he doesn't see logic very well, and So if I was to ever date anyone again, they could not be right-leaning at all, and they most certainly cannot be conservative. Like, you can have some conservative views, but as a whole, you have to be open-minded. I don't need no closet-minded people. And now you're going to serve, and quite assumably in a war that you don't want to be in. Which, I mean, what was it, 44% of current or ex-military that doesn't support of another war? I think was one of the news posts. I always glance over that stuff because a lot of times it's no more war is all you have to say. Yeah, I mean, in general, about the Iran situation, it should not have happened. Most logical people will agree with that. And that we don't need any more intervention or action. And that's it. It doesn't have to be more difficult than that. But you just don't go killing leaders of state or heads of state. It's just like if, we had a vice president or a politician who was visiting another country and then they were assassinated, just the same thing. I would say the majority of our politicians have bloods on their hands. Why did they attack our embassy? Did they ever say why? I mean, from what I know, and this is from people who I know who have served, that they have been ordered to attack civilians before, just because. This was in response to a U.S. airstrike that targeted a weapons depot, and command and control installations. So it was a retaliation because of multiple U.S. initiated attacks. So it wasn't like unwarranted, I guess. But I mean, the weapons they have, a U.S. company sold them. Interestingly enough, the majority of the weapons that are in the Middle East are from U.S. contractors, I believe. At least that's what one of the... When it comes to the stock market, one of them is the highest right now. Alright, we're done with plazas. Holy shit. Scenery. Do I have all scenery, or do I have to go to each individual one and buy stuff? No. Just want to make sure. Outback, Savannah, Temperate. I guess they come with the territory. Tropical. Excuse me. Tundra. They also killed 600 Americans, but zero evidence to support that Somali was planning an attack. Correct. That's what I've heard as well. It's like, even though, like, he's had attacks, I mean, I guess because of his position, you could say he is responsible for attacks on American soldiers in the past. But yeah, there's currently no evidence that based on the attack that Donald Trump was fed and orchestrated, a couple of other heads of state, that there was no proof that he was planning on making a specific attack on an American depot or anything. Right. So it's like, it's kind of like taking the law into your own hands. Saying, well, you know, there's a serial killer out there, we have the serial killer, and then somebody kills him before he goes to court to be properly prosecuted. It's kind of the same thing. Even though he may have had no future plans on killing anybody, but he has killed people in the past. It's just a mess. Oh, I didn't see how long these are gonna take. 30-ish seconds? I hope they all take 30-ish seconds. Sure, there's a lot. Dog's face is the exact reaction. He's like, I just can't anymore. You know, it's funny, she sleeps like that sometimes. It's like their version of child's pose, like, I'm over it. She's not feeling good today either, so doesn't surprise me. Trying to see if there was anything interesting released at the CES event this year so far. Lots of laptops. A couple of desktops. Monitors. Nighthawk. We need a new freaking router. Although that's not my choice. Laptop, not laptop. Keyboard, a mouse. The Asus ROG Chakram. On the surface, the Asus ROG Chakram almost looks like any other gaming mouse we've seen over the past several years, with one small distinction: a fully functioning, game-ready joystick on the thumb rest. Now, we're not exactly sure how this extra level of control will translate to wins on our favorite games, but we're excited to find out. Outside of the addition, Asus also includes a customizable RGB plate that lets you create your own light up design. And you're even able to replace the switches underneath the left and right mouse buttons on your own when they wear out. Nice chatting. You're gonna go eat. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you when I see you. As I'm trying to keep myself entertained. I know this is boring. I'm trying to buy all the things so they're unlocked. Okay, so that's an interesting mouse. Case design. There is a shower head with Alexa in it. I've seen the exoskeleton thing before, which is pretty freaking neat. Another digital camera, wireless earbuds, which the earbuds, they're so bulky. I just don't see how they stay in. Theater gear. This is the other thing I was looking at. Samsung Sero. This is best television? So this one hurts a little because I firmly believe that video content should always be landscape. But I can't deny that an entire generation of people shoot video by holding their phones vertically, and you have to accept it. Samsung acknowledges this reality too with the Sero TV. This 43-inch lifestyle screen can rotate between landscape and portrait orientations, so you can share your favorite Instagram posts and TikToks by directly mirroring your phone to screen it. Phone screen to it. If you have a Samsung Galaxy phone, the TV will automatically turn on when you rotate the phone, flipping between display modes just like the phone itself. I might not like portrait orientation, but being able to switch so easily is pretty forward thinking for a TV. I'm sorry, but we should just not accept portrait orientation for recording, period. I think that's crazy. Like, I understand why they do it because all your normal people are just like trash buckets, but come on. I understand by doing it by accident, but if you're gonna. I can't. I don't. I just know. Absolutely not. Sometimes it's good to take like panoramic photos in, but I don't know about the video. That's one thing I hate, like going to like concerts or festivals and people, like 90% of people are recording, one, in portrait mode, two, moving around all crazy like. It's like no point. There's like absolutely no point to it. It's like if I'm going to take my time to record something, it has to be visually appealing. Period. Not done yet. Alright, well, this is not what I was looking for. I wonder if they have this on CES, period. Topics, conferences, showroom floor. Meets the Peloton factor. Oh boy. I just want to see like the description, the title description, and then an image. About anything else. Maybe, I guess since it's not over, it's, tomorrow is the last day of CES. Maybe, we'll have, like, the full scale of what was shown. Tech Radar will have something. Eh. Are these all like lists of things? Dolby Vision IQ is about to make HDR TVs even better to look at. Samsung unveiled its first ever bezel-free 8K TV, and it's beautiful. Twitter will finally let you control who can reply to your tweets. Uber and Hyundai are planning to offer flying taxi rides by 2023. In 3 years. Alright, after this next thing, I'm gonna take like a quick freaking break because this is annoying. I mean, it's been 2 hours, so I'm gonna get up. I gotta bring the trash can in, see if the doggos wanna go potty. Yeah? Potty, what's that? Go ahead and start this. Oops. I wanna see if I can zoom in somewhere. Do first person mode? Actually. Where's the big lake? Where did I put the big lake? So this is here. I guess this is it. Can I interact with a bench? Question mark? No. You can go over here. Can I walk in the water? Holy shit, you can walk in the water. Okay. Get up here. Trying to get like a really unique view of like, this is my domain. Here, base. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Just enjoy the view, guys. Alright, we are back. Doggos are outside. Except for one. I don't know why Gertie didn't want to go outside, but... Okay. It's a lovely image. Hopefully that's the thumbnail, because that was there for long enough. Whoa. What were we doing? We were buying stuff. Yeah, the only thing about, like, zooming in is... Hell, you really can't go build stuff if you're zoomed in, so... Alright, so we'll go about halfway here. So we were on... It's not scenery, it was statues. And then we have topiaries. While I read over some of these things. Okay, so we stopped at the flying taxi thing. Quibi has officially unveiled, and it's a streaming service designed for your smartphone. Twitter will finally, we did the scroll thing, the Quibi thing. The Razer Kishi gives your iOS or Android phone Switch style controls. So basically they attach to your phone. Well, I mean, it's not just the Switch, it's like every other handheld. And you can game from your phone. That'd be neat. But like with the Xbox, they've got the thing where you can connect your controller to your phone. Like that. Similar, but on either side, which that's pretty neat. Garmin's new 360-degree dash cam tandem records absolutely everything. It's front and rear facing. Neuraloops could be the best headphones ever. Always looking for new and innovative headphones. It kind of fit like chops. They're very minimalized, which is actually something I like. We've got a social mode, so it automatically, there's noise cancellation, level of bass. What the hell is that? Oh, it's an ad.
Galaxy S10 phones.
See, that's what I'd like. Wireless headphones that are evenly balanced. It seems to be a really hard thing to find. Or I should say earbuds. Wireless earbuds. Or Bluetooth earbuds. Because it always has like the volume meter on either one side or the other. It's never like, it's almost never like in the middle. And that makes it floppy. Heaviness can be hard to balance. Okay, so after that... Ran out of toilet paper. This robot bear will bring you a spare. And so it's basically like a Roomba, but for Charmin. Okay. I don't think I don't think it's necessary. How can we make you more lazy? That's not necessarily innovative. It's cool. I don't know. Samsung is launching actual robot arms that makes food in your smart kitchen. Okay. But cooking is so fun. Why would you want a machine to do everything? Plus one concept, one smartphone has invisible rear camera. It's another laptop. The heat sucking gadget makes beverages cool in minutes. That's still working. Pretty big machine. Like a automatic drink mixer. Don't autoplay. Why do you autoplay? So you just stick the thing in the machine and it cools it. Which they use like a, I think they're using a wine bottle for this. But like $100 USD for this machine to make it cool. Just stick it in the fridge. It shouldn't be harder than that. Another TV, something about Google Assistant. Amazfit Power Buds last twice as long as AirPods Pro for life for half the price. Well, I'm sure anybody now could make anything better than AirPods. The rotating TV, which we talked about earlier. Avatar 2 reveal. Nvidia unleashes the fastest display in competitive gaming with a remarkable 360 Hz refresh rate. I just want a really good 24 to 25 inch, 144 hertz, 1080p IPS monitor. That's all I want. Apparently, that's the hardest thing to ever get. But let's see what they say. That's still loading. They talk about one of the monitors, and it's not an IPS. I think it's a 10. The Asus ROG Swift 360. I'm pretty sure it's a TN monitor. They talk about TN monitors being super fast, but like the color display is trash compared to an IPS. I'm sorry. It's a 65 inch, there's a 65-inch television for $4,500. Holy shit. Massive. I'd rather have like an amazing projector at that cost. That's halfway done, okay. The first 360 hertz gaming monitor is a display for the 1%. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be if you're into competitive stuff for sure. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's a TN or IPS or VA. Or so it's probably it has to be a TN monitor then. 360 pan. Oh, excuse me. I didn't get the mute in time. Panel type. Dude's barking at. I mean, it says AU panel, but that's something else. Yeah, none of these articles say, so I guess it's not released at like what it is. I mean, my assumption is that it would be a TN, because when people talk about speed, they say TNs are the fastest. Wow, we're past $2.5 million. I mean, we're still unlocking shit. Not even done. Alright, so LG Rollable OLED TV is finally set to come out this year, but it's probably going to cost $60,000. What is this? I would show you, but what is this? This is a really short article, too. So it's a dynamic monitor. A lot of money. But I'm sure it's a lot of money to create. Lenovo revealed the world's first 5G laptop, the Lenovo Yoga 5G. Canon 1DX. Oh, hold on. Canon 1DX Mark III was just revealed as the world's most powerful DSLR. And the dog's gonna come inside, so give me 1 second. Go grab the doggos. Okay, I'm back. All the doggos are inside and I saw a fly. Not happy. We're not even out of winter and the flies have already started to return because it's not freezing anymore. It's not cool. Best TVs, best wearables, best gaming reveals. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that as a whole. I meant to just do a tab. Alright, let's see what the best gaming reveals have been. PS5 logo? Wow. Original. Xbox Series X wasn't shown. Well, they already had their own presentation. And the Alienware's UFO concept is basically like a Switch. It says the success of the Nintendo Switch is influencing other areas of gaming hardware. Now, with Alienware's UFO concept packing gaming PC specs into a heavy, according to our man on the ground, handheld device, it's unclear if it'll ever actually launch as a consumer device. And Dell didn't reveal the specs of the UFO concept, but it's pretty cool and it can play demanding games like Division 2. It's also exciting that companies are thinking about non-traditional PC designs. The idea is owning actual gaming PC this format is pretty appealing in lieu of the streaming device or a beefy gaming laptop. Don't judge my beefy gaming laptop. And then the accessory. It says we talked about the Kishi earlier. It says Kishi isn't Razer's first attempt at creating Switch style controls for your phone, but it supports an impressively wide range of handsets. Released sometime in early 2020, this accessory will be available for both Android and iPhone, and it's compatible with most mobile games that support controllers. It's also designed for the future of cloud gaming. In a scenario where you're comfortable streaming more graphically intensive software to your phone, the Kishi is meant to give you console quality controls to match. And it looks the part considering how it has fit around the variety of phones. Which I mean it looks pretty neat. It's definitely Xbox lettering. Although the A is where the A would be, it's a little scuffed out, but it's XYB. The coloring's different. MSI gaming laptop, Nvidia gaming monitor, AMD targets 1080 for their gaming series of graphics cards and such. Okay, so that was it for that. What was the other thing I wanted to look at? The wearables. I'm fascinated with wearables. Even though I'll probably never get one. I mean, I have one, it's just, for steps. Alright, so we have 4 more of those. Most of these are mostly just trackers. How can we make trackers look more like watches but still be trackers? That's one reason why I'm not like too appealed with a lot of these because they're kind of a lot of the tracker watches are kind of bulky, and my wrist is like, and just my wrist to hand ratio would not support any of these. Could AMD Smart Shift be the PS5 and Xbox Series X secret sauce for 8K gaming? Oh, that was a belly. I heard a belly. I wish like there was a specific sound when these things were done. It's not very... doesn't like signal a whole lot. Alright, so what about the AMD Smart Shift? It's about the compatibility of 8K gaming. I will say this fan underneath my laptop is keeping it cool while it's blasting heat on the sides. Okay, maybe it's not that big of a concern then. It's not like I have anything that can support 8K. Soundbar, yeah, earbuds, mobile devices, laptops, cameras. I kind of like seeing a lot of different tech, but I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like concept stuff is kind of what I'm looking for instead. I wish I could show you all, but talk about it. Oh no, we're not doing any challenges, so screw it. At least we're almost done with the statues. Yeah, and then we have to do the animals. Is there anything else cool going out there in the world that maybe we haven't seen before? I know Games Done Quick is on. Talked a little bit of the CES stuff. A little bit of politics. Games, there are any games out there that anyone's interested in. It's like, I'm so out of the loop on games. Or I haven't seen anything of like a beloved series that I really want. And I'm so backlogged, it almost doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Except for Borderlands. But, you know, even though I didn't play a whole lot after it came out, because, you know, thanks college, it's still like, oh my god, I've been waiting for this game forever. You know, that's the kind of feel it definitely had. Did talk about music. Da, 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 da. It's almost done. Cancer, beat cancer. Cancer sucks. That must have been 2 minutes. That had to have been like 2 minutes. There's no way that was a minute and a half. Yeah, never view anything in portrait mode. Unless it's like a file. That's one thing I hate. There's this one program we have at work that like consistently wants to print stuff in landscape mode for some reason. It drives me nuts. It's some right now. One thing that's really weird is I guess because of the resolution of my laptop, the screen is a little stretched on my television. It's fine. It's just it doesn't look great when I try to spec stuff to it. Back south. Okay, so we have all the statues. Woo! Topiaries. We gotta unlock all the topiaries. Oh boy. That's the next thing. That's all this is. We're just unlocking stuff. Honestly. And how are the happiness of the stuff? Tidiness again? Swear to God. This is a constant issue. Oh my god. Just put one right here. Fuck it. Shit, I forgot. What were we doing for these? Were they... No. Desert? Oh my god. See? Tidiness is always an issue. It doesn't matter. It never matters. You could have 5-star everything, 3-star in this case. And your park will never be perfect. I don't understand. Maybe if, you know, the park goers would throw their trash away where it's supposed to go. Because it seems like they're not doing that. There. Now we have 15 janitors covering the entire park. We'll see how that goes. You know, I haven't done anything in here in a while. Admission price is still high. Yeah, I don't even need to do any of this. But let's do something. Animal release map? Oh yeah. Rewards. 13 of 20. Adopt 5 different... Okay, so these are like the achievements. Adopt 5 different types of Asian mammal. Have one of every type of exhibit in your zoo. Release 100 animals to the wild. Get to the animals and you have 100 babies. Release 10 animals to wild. That's doable. And all you have to do is put small ones in here. But, you know, now I gotta unlock all the topiaries. Damn it. But that's what the rest of the stream's gonna be, is unlocking all this other stuff. If all these are like 30 seconds, that'll be great. Less. I think this stream is gonna be 3 hours today. I'm still pretty damn worn out for not sleeping that great, and the basically back-to-back nightmare that I had. So once we unlock all of this stuff and then the rest of the animals, I think I'll just call it. And then we'll play fighting games next week. I'm kind of excited. I think Dead or Alive is still downloaded on my Xbox, but we'll see. Should be anyway. I feel like, especially off stream, I was wanting to play different games, and now like I'm so invested in different Borderlands builds. Now like don't know what else to do. I'm like, that's all I ever want to do. Because I thought, man, that's it. I played every character. But forget the build thing. The one thing I never got into until this year with Borderlands 2. So, yeah. I'm so stupid tired. It's ridiculous. You know, and it doesn't even matter. Someday I've since getting fillings this year. And not the first time I've had fillings, but after 9 years and only needing like 4 small fillings, not bad. Well, technically it was 2, but I'm starting to have to wear like to actually sleep at night some nights. And it's random. Like I could sleep fine without a mouthpiece in, just like to keep me from grinding, cuz I'll wake up and later on during the day my jaw will start hurting, and that's when I know I've probably been like grinding and clenching. I usually have those nightmares where you like your teeth fall out or they just start crumbling for some random reason. Um so I did get some like mouth guards for that. And some nights I sleep better with them, some nights I don't. There's nothing like consistently I can do every night say this is perfect. So it's always a struggle. So like over the weekend, I wore the guard a couple nights and I was fine. A couple nights this week, didn't wear it, I was fine, and then the past last night, just destroyed. Couldn't stay asleep. So it's difficult. Like I took everything I could have to help me sleep, and especially I do take ZMA when I work out, so that I sleep at night. But just what's going on? Brain won't quit. That's pretty normal for me. It's unfortunate, but it's normal. I wish I could be one of those people who could just like lay down, relax, and pass out. I wish I had that capability. I never have, and I probably never will. I was the child that could never take naps. And then as a teenager, I took naps quite frequently. When I was in college, too, on my days off, quote unquote off, I would take naps. But as an adult, as more of an adult now, naps don't happen. I just keep a schedule. Honestly, this year, probably the only couple times that I took naps were when I was not feeling well, or, you know, as a woman, that being that time of the month. So I'm just like, alright, well, like after the stream or something. Like, yeah, I don't. I just don't want to. I just don't want to be awake right now. My body is killing me. What they're barking at? It's not even 3 o'clock yet. See, this sucks, because if I would have started on time, I would have streamed 4 hours, but... I'm just still trying to get used to things going by, and with this new workout schedule, it's pretty tough to get everything in, depending on what exercises I'm doing. I'm not doing more than, like, 6, which is actually the least amount that I've done. It's just the reps have increased, and the number of weights varies. Like, if I use the same weight for everything, it seems to be a lot easier. But then adding, like, a warm-up and cool-down rep sets has taken some time. So it's something new. And I normally don't like working out longer than, 45 minutes. Some of this stuff hasn't been too bad. I did notice with the leg stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I hate this exercise. But then, like, the other 3 were fine. Like, alright, I just gotta get through this one. So, like, after the stream, I think... Probably, I mean, I'll be on my laptop, so I'll be in Discord, I think. I don't even... On? Yeah, it's on. Um... Alright, so we got all the topiaries. Alright, so now we gotta get all the animals. Gotta see which ones I have left. So this one just shows you all the animals. It doesn't, doesn't matter what you select. Hey, Sabretooth. Oh, these are going by pretty fast. Nice. Forgot what I was doing. I need to fix notifications. Yawn, yawn. The microbiologist, did I know that water bears can survive in space? Water bears are the most dynamic of microorganisms that can survive in severe cold. I don't know, I don't think about heat though. I think they deactivate in heat, but they don't die. They're about as what can survive the apocalypse types, like cockroaches. Yeah, I think they just become inactive. I mean, they're so tiny. Excuse you, Orville. Rude. But I didn't know specifically that they could survive in space, but it makes sense to me that they could. I'd say they are studying ways to transfer this over to humans. I'd believe it. We tried in a college to find water bears. But we didn't get any. I just want to be able to photosynthesize and not actually need food. That would be great. Alright, so all those are done. Have a few bears that need to be unlocked. The thought of more planets beyond Pluto excites you? Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought there was a planet beyond Pluto, but I don't remember. I think they said it's too small, so it has to be a moon. Because it's smaller than Pluto. But, like, the galaxies aspect are pretty freaking awesome. Planet 9 should be discovered sometime within the next 10 years. I was gonna say, I remember Planet X. I don't know if that's something if that, like, rings a bell with you. I'm gonna look it up here. Because I thought they gave it a name. Or was it hypothetical? Dwarf planet beyond Neptune. This is on Google. So that's an actual thing. I like how they say, are there planets beyond Neptune? And Pluto is beyond Neptune. But it's not considered a planet anymore. So I don't care what anybody says. Man, somebody done fucked up at work. Okay, is this in Wikipedia? This is space.com. So Pluto, Eris, Palme, Make, or Make, are all known as Plutoids. Picked up on your mistake. I mean, it's not technical. I mean, okay. 1999 me does not believe Pluto is not a planet. I learned in school that Pluto was a planet. But now it has its own classification, so it's a dwarf planet. It's not an asteroid, but it's a dwarf planet. So that's a new thing. I just wish the government would fund more space stuff. Science, nutrition, environmentalism, and healthcare. I know there's another one I'm forgetting. Infrastructure, maybe. Those are like the biggies for me. Didn't Trump create a brand new military branch of the Space Force? Yeah, I think that was a joke. Yeah, but it's a military. It has nothing to do with, like, learning. What's the point? If you're not learning, I mean, I guess you're learning to kill in space, but, you know, nobody else has a Space Force. Oh, God, I cannot believe this is an actual thing. It's also the Space Force is just rebranded NASA logo. Media.defense.gov says the department must first receive authorization from Congress to establish a new armed force. Congress is currently evaluating the Department of Defense proposal. Until a Space Force is established, please contact a recruiter from the Air Force, Army, Navy, and Marines to learn how you can serve our nation. Oh, have mercy. Alright, all the bears have been found. Chimps. It's a waste of money. Yeah. And the GOP calls us crazy when we demand free healthcare. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure healthcare or, like, improving the state of the human being is more important than, Gundam Siege. I'm just gonna call it that, because that's what it is. Space Force equals Gundam. Gundam is an anime. Anime is not real. I mean, how much money our government has wasted on shit like this? I mean, not to this extent of crazy, but it's pretty crazy, nonetheless. Okay, we have all Kugas. Elephants, do we have all elephants? We have all elephants. Giraffes. We have a few giraffes. I mean, No one is asking how we're going to pay for these wars. No one's asking how we're going to pay for anything unless it comes to healthcare. Like anything that benefits us, long-term living. How are we going to pay for healthcare? How are we going to pay for um, imports and exports? How are we going to pay for the debt? No one ever talks about our fucking debt and how that's going to get paid for. There's a couple other things that I don't think is not coming to mind, but yeah, no, I understand when we go to war, nobody cares about the expense of war. They're just like, oh yeah, war, patriotism. I mean, in the last 30 years, that's kind of what it's been. I don't know about like pre or current Vietnam War, but I know since I've been alive, that's what it seems like. And that's also bad reporting too, because if you're reporters who are supposed to report the news and truth, evidence, if they don't talk about how much it's going to cost us as a country, that's bad reporting. Alright, last giraffe. Alright, giraffes are done. Hippos, yeah, there was only one. Jags. Jags. There are three. Oy vey. Oy vey. These are not taking nearly as long. Of course, there's a lot less. Woof woof. Yes. I don't know why I almost hit no. That's pointless. Oh, I guess they just... I mean, I thought there was already an official trailer for Birds of Prey, but I guess there's another one. It's almost done. Uh... Life is such a mess. Although, speaking of that, did you hear that, the world's second... was the second largest dairy farm filed for bankruptcy this week? Wowed by level 15 Southern is probably the rhinoceros. God, I can't talk. Cool clip of an extinct dire wolf on camera attacking a dog. Holy shit. The dog lives, don't worry. The dog lives. Well, you said attacking, so that didn't mean it was dead. Like, it killed it. Um, but it's a fascinating thing when something extinct shows up on camera. I'm looking up. This is random, but I'm looking at. Uh, Someone told me that they were playing a lot of the new Call of Duty lately, and they enjoyed the campaign. So I wanted to look back because the last Call of Duty I placed was Advanced Warfare. Fucking hated that game. I'm pretty sure this is an Infinity War game too, but it doesn't say in the description. Developed by Sledgehammer. But it didn't say the publisher. Damn it. Oh, did you just send me a link? Ba 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 da da da. Okay, maybe Sledgehammer weird. On Twitter, okay. Sorry, I'm like fucking distracted. Alright, so we just did jaguars, kangaroos, we're done with kangaroos. Lions, I think one more. Advanced Warfare was released to a positive critical reception and was declared an improvement over its predecessor, Ghosts. I loved Ghosts, though. Pfft. I think it suck it. Ghosts was far superior to Advanced Warfare. Get out of here. Lions. I think we have a couple of tigers to do too. I can't show anything on stream if it's on a web browser. I haven't fixed that yet. I might fix it eventually. I know those things are fucking massive. I mean, wolves in general are massive. Dog looks like a Malamute. Or a Husk. On. I know the type of trees, it looks like it's up north. See how he's he or she. Yeah, it's either a Husk or a Malamute. Anyway. Oh, is this it? Are we done? Did I unlock all the animals? I'm gonna assume I have unlocked all of the animals. Problem is... no. Wait, are those the small ones? I thought I did those. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe that's one set I didn't do. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm about to fuck things up, Frida. Frida, we about to, release you to the wild. I gotta do these now. Shit. Thought it was done. Gross. Alright. And then I'll put another one in there. Yeah. Gotta make sure I have all the other things too. Damn it. I thought I was done. I can't spell. I didn't know there were so many of these rodents. Holy crap. Holy to the crap. Man. Almost done. Cannot wait. Warner Brothers has signed a deal for an AI-driven film management system which will help decision making for greenlighting certain films. The AI system can assess an actor's value in any territory and how much a film is expected to earn in theaters. What the hell is that? This is at discussing film on Twitter. That's nuts. I don't know if how impartial you can make an AI. And if, you know, can an AI unit understand art? That's the biggest question that I'd have for something like that. I'm gonna be honest. After this stream, I'm probably gonna have AGDQ on like the rest of the day. Oh man, just having speed runs on. People are so fascinating with what they've learned. All right, so we have all iguanas. We don't have all lemurs. Holy crap! All right, let's go. So maybe we will stream almost 4 hours today. I don't know if that was gonna happen or not. Alright, lemurs are almost done. And one set of monitor lizards. Crap, and this might be it. Well, that's neat. Okay. I need to put in a female. Mandy. Here you go. Exhibit is full. Alright, now I need to see if I have all the animals. People want more restrooms, more animal variety. Are you kidding me? Well, it's probably because of my pricing. Y'all can suck it. Ain't nobody ever happy. Oh my gosh. I just can't. I can't. Customers are terrible. They're like, you don't have enough different animals. Are you... is this a joke? A joke to you? Oh, maybe I need to do this. get rid of all those then. Just to be like super sure. Cinnamon bear. I didn't see that before. Oh, I guess it's one of the ones we unlocked and I just wasn't paying attention. Just want to make sure all of these are unlocked. Because then, like, I can do more stuff later. The problem is, like, I can't go into this and, like, see the details, which makes no sense. You would think once you've unlocked stuff, you can view, like, details, or view them ahead of time so you don't have to go into the menu. Hey boss, how have you been? How was your day? Oh no, maybe we need crocodiles. I'll make you laughing. You're okay? That's good. I am okay myself. I'm actually a little tired today. Going through my list of animals just to make sure that I have unlocked everything. I guess we could put different, I know we can put different jaguars together. We did do two different, we did like 3 different lions together too. I kind of wish you could just like have an aviary and it just have all the birds together. Go through all these macaws here. Might drive around to see what the interactions are that I can do now with other entertainment stuff. Because I haven't done that with any of them except for the macaws the one time. I think once the Indian peacocks hit 15, I'm gonna go ahead and release both those to the wild and then get some green fowl. Because those are supposed to be endangered and I got the wrong ones. Total accident. I think the next time I do this, when I build a zoo together, I might do a section of, do just a section of, like, all the critically endangered species. Only. Granted, not every habitat has critically endangered species, though. So anything like endangered to critically endangered. I can see like multiple playstyles when you do a campaign. Okay, so far I haven't missed anything, have I? You know, our guests can be super unhappy, but I've got so much money. This doesn't seem like a real tycoon. I feel like I should be like losing so much money. Not it. Okay, so there's an exclamation point somewhere. But I don't see it. I see a bunch of zeros, which is should be seeing. Okay. I haven't looked at this. But our income and cost is like almost triple the difference. Exhibits cost, decorations, not even, grants. Nice. Admission, $66. Okay. Kind of a random amount. Everything, I think... Oh, this is it. Zoo capacity. Animal variety too little, which I think is garbage. Restrooms too little. Tidiness is too little. You wanna know how many janitors I have at level 3? 15. 15 janitors, and apparently that's not enough. Cash graph, profitability, zoo level. License off the graph. Guest graph. Guest happiness. For the most part, they're happy. Like, animals, just, things are consistently fine. Our customers are crazy. Like a social media. See, like, the weird thing is, no, it was only seconds, right? That I sent the female to the wild. And there was already 2 posts like, oh my god, he's so lonely. Like a fucking minute. I'm like, really? I mean, this is interesting. I wouldn't like sit here forever and go through these. Staff news. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what social media looks like. Kinda. Concession news, no news. That's interesting. Endorsers. Yeah, this whatever. Alright, so now our zoo's basically done. What is this? Oh, this is another race thing? I have no idea where I'm going. I honestly haven't the faintest of where I'm going. Oh, did I have like several minutes to do this? Wait a minute. I honestly have no idea where I'm going. It just said start race. There were no details. It doesn't tell me where I'm going. The good thing is my zoo is connected all the way around. I almost thought of not doing that. I'm glad I, like, changed my mind. Gosh, let's just take the long way around. What? Oh, I guess it's just a race around your zoo. I don't understand that. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want to go through that. Yeah, this is the edge here. I don't have this connected to anything in the front, which I probably should at this point. Ooh, we'll get to figure out if there's more than one song. Oh, I guess race ended. Whatever. I don't even know what I was doing. Well, we should be back at the front. I don't even know where we are. At some point, I need to, like, make these better. Because you can add other benches and things. But at least there's more than one type of music. What are you yelling at? For what? I'm gonna assume it was Jubilee. It literally, they just went out like an hour ago. Oh, this is the front. Yeah, the one thing I wish is that they had like this step outward like they did in the original Tycoons, where it was like the entrance to the entrance, and it was just a road and then like buses and stuff would stop by. Alright, well, it looks like I'm calling to get to do some things, so I need to go do some adult things. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the host, boss, any of the follows and subscribes and so forth. We will probably, and I think I've decided we'll play some fighting games or a single fighting game next week. to try something different. This is a game I would play for about a week and then want to go to something different. Because it really is super casual. So I'm kind of in the mood for a little something else. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everybody who was chatting. We had nice discussions. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I was doing all the updating. Making sure that I had everything researched and unlocked. So that's where we are with that part of the campaign. Everybody enjoy your weekend, whether you work or not. And we'll see you next week.